Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me on this hotel review of a hotel that we stayed at in Kuala Lumpur. We stayed at several different hotels, and I will say that out of all the hotels that we stayed at in Kuala Lumpur, this is the one that I will definitely say that I enjoyed for few reasons. So, starting off, as you can see, the corridor is gorgeous. The corridor was actually really large, wide, should I say. And that kind of stood out to me right from the beginning. And I thought, oh, okay, this is nice. Well, this is our upgraded room, 2429. We got upgraded. So, one thing I would definitely suggest for everyone, if you're going to hotels, even if you travel just a couple times a year, and if you're going to a particular brand, IHG, Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, Wyndham, and etc., make sure that you sign up for their reward system. They're all called different things, but it's really important that you start accumulating points and status at these hotels because they do come with perks. And so, our perk for this hotel that we stayed at, which is a brand, La Meridien, is the brand by Marriott, actually. So, this is our upgraded room, which we got upgraded to a suite. We reserved a regular king size room, and as you can see, this room is not a regular room, it's pretty large. We had our nice entranceway. I love this little table here and the two chairs because I think they did a really good job thinking about space and what people can do in the spaces in the entire hotel, not just in this room, but the whole hotel. This sofa was very comfortable as well. It was a great area to sit at night to see the view. This we have this large window in this room, and you can really see the view from the sofa. So it's very comfortable. Definitely, if you were here with a few people, this is definitely a place where you guys can congregate and meet for sure. But if you're traveling like my husband and I, it was just two of us, we still enjoyed this space. And yes, this is our anniversary trip. As you can see there, we did get a little anniversary gift. And even though our anniversary is in February, we knew that this Asia trip was going to be our anniversary trip. And this is the bed. I mean, it's really cute. I think they went all out trying to impress. So I also recommend that if you are celebrating a birthday, anniversary, or you're on your honeymoon, whatever the celebration is, make sure you put that in the notes for the hotel because they like knowing if you're celebrating something, and a lot of times they will provide a little something extra. All right, the view from the tub is spectacular. I really love a well-designed bathroom. I think this bathroom was well done. It was spacious. Um, you can see they have all the amenities that you would need. And what's great about the hotels that I find in particular during this particular trip is that they're very accommodating. If there's anything that you need or want, definitely call the lobby, front desk, or ask for some assistance. They're really good with providing different amenities to you. You can see I love the tall ceilings. You don't feel like you're in a little cubbyhole when you're in that bathroom area right there because of the tall ceilings. And I think the glass door was nice as well. And there is the night view, just really nice. And I really enjoyed my couple nights here, enjoying the bathroom. But there's more to this hotel than just the room, which is really nice. One thing that I noticed throughout the hotel was the artwork. So I'm going to talk about that later too. But the fitness room. So I am on a fitness journey, And this year I've gotten really, pretty good and serious about it. So I do have my little routine that I like to do. I'm an early morning workout type of person. And so I usually walk every morning on my own treadmill at home. So having access to a fitness room is important. But I will say it's really a nice treat when you have a full fitness room like this with weights, So I did a little bit of that as well. Um, Everything you need, it's very spacious. And I think for a hotel, I think this fitness room was good and it met my needs. And I like that it was spacious and everything as well and kind of open. So it really kind of enticed you to work out. It's a great way to start the morning. And of course, they had water and towels and things like that that you could have as well. So definitely a good space here. And I think that the things that they had in the fitness room were really good as far as the equipment was concerned. So if you're on a fitness journey and are trying to do weight loss like myself, then you would appreciate a space like this that they really put some effort into the fitness room and to make it appealing for you to actually exercise while you're on vacation. Because a lot of times that's the last thing on our minds, right? We kind of want to enjoy the food and enjoy a lot of other things, but you're not really necessarily thinking about fitness. But if you are, then I think you'll appreciate the view while you're working out and also a lot of the tools that they had for you to use. So I really enjoyed that. So the fitness room was one of the perks of this hotel. And the other that I think was really great was the lounge. So this is some pictures here of the lounge. And this is one particular area. This is one of the largest hotel lounges that I've been in. And I think they really accommodate people doing different things. Like I said, this is one area. So this is the doorway, right? So that's one area there. And then you walk into this other main area as well. Um, and you can see it's just fantastic. This is the hours. They have breakfast. They have an evening snack, which really was like a meal, to be quite honest. So this is also a perk that you get when you get status or if you book a room that has lounge access. Definitely this particular hotel, I say request the lounge access because if whether you're going for work or you have to work, maybe you're a nomad, digital nomad, and you're going to work while you're on this vacation or workcation is what I call it. Like I had to work a little bit when I was here. The lounge was perfect for that. There were drinks, refreshing water. The view was absolutely gorgeous. And I must say something about the staff, really and truly outstanding. They were so attentive. Um, they really went over and beyond. And I've been to a few lounges that I feel that they also gave really good service, but something about this location, I felt that they really, really did an excellent job. So I took lots of pictures of the lounge because there was so much to take pictures of. And sometimes you don't get that. All right, so if you're liking this video, yes, I do want you to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. This is a new channel at the time that we are doing this particular video. And if you're new here, the channel is all about traveling at a different pace, a little bit slower maybe, and just appreciating things as we travel, learning more about culture when we go different places, and just finding joy, right, in the simple things when you're someplace else. So some of these places will be from my home country here in the US, or they will be when I'm traveling abroad and seeing the world, right? So the artwork, I just showed some artwork there. The artwork in this hotel, fantastic. Really, really great artwork. So this is the main restaurant where you can get your breakfast and we did get breakfast. Our Marriott membership provides free breakfast for us, so we do not pay. Otherwise, if you don't book your room with breakfast, then there would be a charge for this. But I do think that if you're going to pay for a buffet in a hotel for breakfast, that this one did provide quite a bit of options. So they had a lot, and the latte was excellent, actually. I took a picture of that one and had to put it in here because I wanted to make sure to say that. And again, I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but I do like a latte once in a while, and that one was nice and smooth. And so many options here, and they had different cuisines from different nationalities. So whether it was Indian, British, you know, um, Japanese or Asian style. There was so much, right? So much for you to pick from that I think there was something there. And you can get an omelet made for yourself. Um, Definitely, I felt that their selection was pretty good. So if you're thinking, okay, should I, pay for the um, breakfast with my room, then I would say yes, go ahead and pay for it. I think it's worth it for sure. All right, so upstairs on the rooftop, there's PJ's, and it's like a bar and grill. And we ended up going here for Halloween. Actually, we celebrated Halloween night here at PJ's. So you will see a couple pictures of that later, but that's available to you, and it had a really good vibe. So as you can see here, this is the rooftop, and it is beautiful. You know, Kuala Lumpur is hot and humid, but this area actually did not feel that bad. It had a little bit of a little coolness there, and you could take some Instagram photos right there for yourself. The pool was nice and I think enjoyable. Actually, when we went a couple times, there were quite a few people in the pool enjoying it. So I do think you would like it. There's my hubby and I celebrating our anniversary, and we just really enjoyed this location. By the time we got here, we needed to slow down just a little bit for our trip. I was starting to get a little bit of a cold, a little sore throat. I was starting to feel it. And we still, after this trip, had Singapore to go, and we had like 4 flights or 3 flights, to get back home. So I needed to get better quickly. So this was a great hotel for us to enjoy the amenities in the hotel, enjoy the restaurants, enjoy the lounge, sit by the pool, enjoy our suite. That was fantastic. And this was a great place for that. And there is a mall right adjacent, literally right next door to this hotel. And so there was live music that evening for Halloween night. That's what you saw right there. And this is how I ended my days. Sitting in this beautiful tub overlooking the city with my trial size Bath and Body Works shower gel or bath gel that I usually travel with just for moments like this. And it's absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed it. It was peaceful. And then I also enjoyed the tea. They did send us a happy anniversary dessert, and we enjoyed that with some tea. And true serenity at this hotel. I definitely would give it 4 lotus blossoms for this particular hotel, and I felt that it was really a nice stay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please like, share, and subscribe.